Okay, it's a brand new day. We are now going to 6-4. I was gonna have Joey do all this. He was actually had this cleaned, had these parts to where he was gonna put them on, but he's not here to finish it, so looks like we're gonna finish it, so that means that this can't fly, but it's not ready. So, grab the oil pan first because things need to dry. That's not done, that's just got a first coat on it. And I was working on this, trying to get it cleaned up so that it's, you know, good to go, ready to go on the truck. That's our, look, somebody grind the hell out of this. They grinded it. Damn, that sucks. All right. So I'm gonna work on parts, and hopefully, if the world cooperates with us today, that bed plate, those pistons and rods over there, set of rings and bearings, we're gonna do a refresh on this 6.4 right here. That's a ball hone. We ball honed and surfaced, catastrophically blown head gasket. Look up there, that's this block. It's done, we're doing it today. Okay, fine, it's not done. We're doing it today. Try to wash it off and knock it the heck over. We got in the habit of trying to keep it tidied up so when you bring a project over here, you have the resources of the whole sink to get that project done. And then it really helps, you know, if you get a freaking project done. Like this rear cover right here, my goal was to have this, I'm waiting on hot water, which that's why I'm bullshitting. But my goal was to have this front cover done. So I'm gonna wire brush it, I'm gonna wash it, I'm gonna dry it, I'm gonna paint it, and I'm gonna go put it at its final spot before it gets put on the truck. Almost had it. It's beautiful. Beautiful, just sitting there. Let it hang out. Got the upper oil pan. It didn't get completely clean, so I've already wire brushed it. Got all the actual dirt off and cleaned it up. I scraped this channel with a screwdriver. Now I'm hitting it with blazing hot water. I'll try to have to hit it again. I want all of this out of there. Yeah, obviously it did get cleaned enough. There's, yeah, whatever. Actually, I need both hands to do it, but Julie keeps soapy water, just soapy water in a squirt bottle. It actually applies soap really good. With two hands, this doesn't take no time, but I'm sitting here showing you freaking bust, what the hell. So spray that down and then scrub it as you're spraying it, and it will finish that. It'll look brand freaking new, like brand new. Actually, this is what we do, and we just charge them for brand new parts on everything of the engine. This was all brand new. That was $375. Kit, of course. It was $250. It was on sale. And there you go. It looks pristine, beautiful. All right, now let's get our whoa. Now let's get our station set up. Got the pump cover too. Oh, still got the seal. Still got the gasket in it. That's ready too with the fuel pump. High pressure pump, it's right there, because in order to do it, I'd like to go ahead and seal that T-joint too, even though it never leaks. It'll be fine, but I might as well go ahead and throw some parts on if we get to it. Okay, got all the bolts done. Well, I think. I don't know how many bolts we got done actually. I'm missing pickup tube bolts, I think. So we're gonna try to get set up here. Find out if we have enough. Julie's digging for parts right now. To find out if we have everything we did get. Lower end kit, Velcro kit. Julie went and picked it up today. As long as we've got everything to do the bed plate, front and rear covers, and rods and pistons, you know, and crankshaft. We gotta do that too. You know, that comes also. Then we can put all this together and just have the short block swinging. That's the goal. This is it right here. You can't even see it. I'm not ready to expose it until we get all the tables moved around and get our whole setup ready, because it's nowhere near close. So this is how we leave it when it's waiting for the next step, because we're waiting on parts or something. It's oiled up pretty good. Yeah, it's very hard one-handed. It's real, it's caught there. Looks like we just stopped 5 minutes ago. What if we can save that?
Probably. I'm gonna try.
See, did I get oil galleys in? Yep, oil galleys in, cams in. Hopefully timing's done, if I remember right. Oh my God, look how nasty that is. I don't think he tightened those. Oh shit. We won't put the balancer on. Yeah, we'll let him do that. Actually, we'll just get it. Yeah, my goal is just to get this done enough so that when Joey comes in tomorrow, he can work on this while we do this exact same thing again tomorrow over there. That way he can be working, doing stuff. But right now, let's bed plate on. Just like that. Whew. Got this, they have no dowels on the 6.4, so we have this little contraption that we put.
Oh.
I grinded down some bolts to try to locate the front cover on the crankshaft. 6.4 is a little trickier. It's not like 6-liter that just dowels on and you're done. So we cleaned it all up, got our front cover finally, so the rear cover's already on. We got that done. So we'll mess with this and try to get it set up. Let's go pull the extra sealing off because we sealed this.
Yep.
This little guy right here, I rounded these down. You see that play in it? That play? So you can walk this down, and I made this so it fits in that hole. Crack! As it cracks the whole front cover. And it goes in there, boom, located. Now look over this side. I got this side in too, located, and that will put your reveal. Well, once you put it back in there, that works great. Now we'll hold this up. There you go. Went ahead and put the pump in too. Put the pump, the undercover gasket, sealed it all up, everything. All the sealants for the base engine is now installed. Like the time sensitive, that has to be done at the same time. Now I will seal the upper oil pan over there. I will seal that to here, and then I'll seal the oil pan over there to that upper oil pan. But that can be done afterwards. Now we're breathing time. Take a break. Put the oil pump in. No crank seals, I didn't put them in yet, no regulator. They put none of that in. Probably do most of that in chassis. I'm gonna leave some for him to forget. Maybe, I don't know. We don't even know if we actually have everything to get through, but at least we made it this far. The covers are on, pump's in. We got a lot of the crucial stuff. Now we're just shoving rods in. We're putting them together, shoving rods in, hoping our protrusion is good. Because this is just a ball hone, but we surfaced it. So, it's pretty though. Here we go. Let's cut them up. It's all over now. Non-refundable. Well, we're shut down. Oh, I already put it all away. So I put the rings in. I should have, I double checked the gap on the rings. I don't know where she took them at. But the spec is like 11 to 30 thousandths in gap. I'm talking top compression ring. So these are 26, 28, 30, and 30. Shoot, I don't know, 1 or 32, bro. Yeah, 32. So this is all 4 of them together in a set of standard rings. Fit in between it. Look, you can see I messed it all up. So I was like, I put it in there, and yeah, that's the crappy destroyed one. And so then I was like, well, you know, we did just ball hone this, and Joey tore it apart. We kind of was just going for a little refresh. So me being freaking assuming is always hell. I can't believe I did. I never even checked them. I never even looked at them. We just ball honed it, ordered a set of standard rings. I'm sitting here thinking, did I even check that one? Huh. So the end gap, always told us the truth. So this has already been bored out. This is 30 over. This block, I guess I was under the assumption it was an original block to the truck, but it's 30 over right now. Huh. And then it makes sense because if you go back to us tearing it apart, not what you think, the video up here, it was all the oil pan, the upper oil pan, the bolts were missing, the piston cooling jets were broken. So I'm like, okay, well, if this is a Ford reman, then they, it's par for the course. They all suck anyways. But if this was like a rebuild that someone did, then it was crappy. I mean, but come to find out, that was an actual rebuild. We thought maybe they just did a bed plate or maybe an oil pan. We didn't. Joey took it apart, so I really don't know how all of this stuff was put together. Most of the time, if you take apart a bunch of these, you'll be able to tell when something has been touched or not touched. So moral of the story is, we're shut down. We're shut down on this job, on this project right here. And we got this damaged piston that this one, which, broken piston cooling jet, I think is what it was. And we're going to see if we can we're going to get a set of rings, set of 30 over rings, and I'll see how they fit in here, see how that works. But she's going to go ahead and see about getting one single 30 over piston too. That's what we're going to actually do. But I still want to put the ring, put it in there and see, because that might be usable. I mean, it might be. I know most of you are freaking the hell out. Oh my God. Well, I mean, it's not even at the top. It's down. It was a damage in the bore, which I guess the bore is always going to... I'll clean it up a lot better. That's not even clean. I'll probably wire brush it. Need to chuck it in the lathe and make sure it's round, but, we're not doing that. So, what a freaking drag. 30 over. I was like, holy crap, what the hell? All of these fit in when only one of them is supposed to be the spec, and all four of them filled the gap. I was like, holy shit. And so then I was like, well, it's not rings, because anything under standard size that you wouldn't be able to get the ring in. They would overlap. So I was, oh, son of a gun. I screwed up bad. Well, at least I got all this stuff on. So today's almost a success. I wonder, can you see this? Oh, we need a oh, there you go. You can see it there. Look at those rings. Where'd that magnifying glass go? See how it's flattened out? Look at the top of it. That looks like a freaking railroad track. This thing got the crap beat out of it. I don't know. That's a drag. So where we're at right now, it's either that or this block is trash. Because at 30 over, we're not doing anything else to it. It's going bye-bye.